Hey guys, it's Janie, and today we're going to be talking about my postpartum weight loss journey so far and my plans for 2018. Before we get started, I do just want to let you know I am not a medical professional at all, so these are just some of the things that I did and I'm planning on doing to get healthy based on what I know about my body. So just to give you guys some reference, I am 5 foot even, and when my husband and I started dating in 2013, I weighed 105 pounds. So after I stopped competing and got married and got pretty comfortable, stopped going to the gym, when I found out I was pregnant with my baby, I weighed 133 pounds, and this was the fall of 2016. The day I gave birth to him, I had gotten up to 170 pounds, but I also had really bad preeclampsia, so a week later I had lost 20 of those pounds. He wasn't a huge baby either. He was 7 pounds 3 ounces, but really the swelling is what caused the majority of that weight loss. I did have an amazing 16 weeks off with him, and we are still nursing, as you might know from some of my other videos, but when I was home with him, it was constant. I spent hours and hours a day feeding him and then running around the house trying to get everything clean, so I was always moving and always doing something. And when he was napping after that 6-week period, I was working out. As soon as I got home from the hospital and could do it comfortably, I was walking all around in the parks with my husband. So I actually got down to 139 pounds, so about 6 pounds away from my pre-pregnancy weight. And then I went back to work, and I work at a bank and I sit for 8 hours a day. And our office also really likes food. Pretty much immediately gained 10 pounds back from going back to work. So today is New Year's Eve, and this morning when I weighed myself, I was 147 pounds and 32 inches around my waist. And for reference, back when I was dating my husband, it was about 24 inches around my waist. It's a little bit of an increase. And I'm not saying that I think that I'm fat or anything like that, but if I were to check the BMI chart, which I don't like BMI, I think it's ridiculous, but according to BMI, I am considered obese, and I went from a 00 in 2013 to currently a size 10, and I'm still wearing a lot of maternity pants. I would really like to get back to regular clothes. So some of the reasons why I really want to focus on fitness in 2018 are, one, just to be healthier overall. I do have really bad eczema, and when I'm not taking care of myself, I notice that the flare-ups are a lot more frequent and a lot worse. My heart rate is also really high. Let's see. My resting heart rate today is 79. And as I'm sitting here right now, it is currently 92, and I'm literally just sitting here talking to you guys. Another reason is that our family is really active. My husband is currently training for a marathon, and I spent my entire life doing dance and cheerleading and all kinds of activities, and I would really like to go back to being more active. So I definitely want to tone up and get into better shape. So what do I plan on doing in 2018 to get healthier? So a few things that I am going to be doing. I am going to commit to doing at least 20 minutes of active time per day. And I know that if you guys use Fitbit, you know it tracks your active minutes and it's based on your heart rate, things like that. So whether that's walking lady around the block or walking on the treadmill, or sometimes if I get cleaning enough, it'll give me active minutes for that. And then 3 days a week doing something that I would consider to be a workout, whether that is a Jillian Michaels video or a more intense yoga video, something like that. Something that's going to give me a little bit more toning. Nutrition is super big for me. When I was my healthiest, I was eating on a plan that was probably somewhere between like paleo and keto-ish. If you're familiar with those, basically it was very low starch. It wasn't low carb necessarily, so I could eat things like sweet potatoes. I had no restrictions on fruits and vegetables, things like that. At some points I was doing dairy, and some points I was not. I usually just try to stay lower dairy but not cut it out completely because cheese is delicious. but I don't drink regular milk at all. I do almond milk and sometimes coconut milk for cooking. So I'm going to definitely decrease my starches. We don't really eat bread as it is, but what's really going to be big is not giving in to all of the sweets and treats at work. So basically the plan is to bring food with me to work, eat the food that I brought, and not eat anything else. I'm also going to increase my water intake on a regular basis. I do generally drink a lot of water, but some days it'll be barely anything because I'll forget. So if I go back to tracking my water intake on my Fitbit app, then I am going to be better off. Especially my skin feels a lot better if I'm drinking more water. Another thing that I am going to do is be more regular with taking supplements. So something that I really like to take is probiotics. They really do help me to feel a lot better on the inside. Anything that's going to keep my insides healthy tends to manifest in my skin. Also, fish oil has been really helpful for me in the past, so I'm going to start taking that again as well. And then a general multivitamin. So that is my plan for 2018, and I'm starting everything tomorrow, and I'm super excited. I know it's been around the internet a little bit where it's the start of a new year, a new month, and it is a Monday even, so it is the perfect time to get those goals started. And this is going to be a regular video on my channel. I'm going to give you an update on how I'm doing once a month for a Fitness Friday, so you guys can hold me accountable, and if you need a little bit of motivation, then I will be here with you grinding away as well. And this is video 2 of my New Year's resolution series, so make sure you subscribe to my channel and hit that notification bell so that you don't miss the next segment. Thanks so much for watching, guys. Bye, mamas.